Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick makeup routine, really simple. I'm going to use powders, and I'm also going to kind of talk about contouring and highlighting. I'm going to be using the new E.L.F contour palette. I will also use one of the blushes, illuminating palette. You want to start, of course, with clean skin, clean hands, and a primer. I'm going to use this little sample I got from MAC. It's a Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. Don't know what the heck visage is, but putting it on my face. Now I'm just going to take this Fit Me powder in the shade 240 Golden Beige. I'm just going to take my Eco Tools powder brush. And if you want more coverage, these powders come with a mirror, but these little powder puffs. And I can show you the difference when you put it in here. I'm going to put it down here. See how different that is already? So you get more coverage with something like this. A powder brush, not as much. Now I'm going to use the E.L.F contouring palette. It has one darker color, one like peachy bronzy type shade, and then this one over here is more of an illuminating shade or like a highlight, and then this one's a highlight too, but it's matte. So if you want to see what these two look like first before I use them, I'm going to actually use this one here kind of for under my eye area. Smaller brush, just a fluffy brush in the same shade, and I'm going to just go. And then I'm going to take this lighter shade with the shimmer, same brush, and I'm just going to go under my eyebrow on both sides. Then flip it again into the corners here. This E.L.F brush, it's a contouring brush, and I'm going to put it in the deeper shade. Just dip it in like that, and there's a lot on there. So I'm going to either tap it and then maybe push it onto the back of my hand to get rid of some of it. I'm going to take it into the hollows of my cheek here. I'm going to start back here. And you can see it so far. And then I'm just gonna hold it at the end so you're not putting as much pressure on what you're doing. So it's like a lighter touch. If you hold it closer, you're gonna do something harder and heavier. So that way you can blend nicely. And then just push up. And you can find your cheekbone by pushing your hand in there. If you feel where your jaw is, that's kind of what we want to go for. You want to make the line going towards the corner of your mouth, but don't go to your mouth corner. So right now I'm just blending. I'm not adding any more product right now, because we want to try to keep this natural. And then I'm going to go up towards my temple, and I'm holding the brush like this and going up. And the easiest way to make a contour on your face that's kind of universal, if you think about it, is making a C or a 3 shape. And this is kind of where most people can get away with contouring. I have a big old forehead, so I like to kind of get in there too, up high, and work it around so it brings my forehead down. So just continue to blend it out until you're happy with it, how it looks, and don't add any more product until you're sure that you need more. Otherwise you can't really take it away once you put it there. Again, start back here in your like usually the top of your ear is also where you go from. So here, like that. So there it is. Then I'm gonna go up, 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 pushing the product upwards to blend it. And then I'll come out more. So wherever you place the product to begin with is where it's gonna be the most harsh. So you don't wanna start over here. It's easiest to start where natural darkness would be anyway, is back there, and then bring it forward. I'm getting a little bit more. I'm gonna come up and put it into my, and then make sure you push it into your hairline. So now I'm just going on my jawline. If you look at where your jawline is, when you do a contour, you want to start in here and then bring it onto your jawline to make it look smaller. And then blend it down.
Do I look skinny already?
So you can see where I've placed it. And just tap it in there a little bit. If you look at my face, you can see where everything comes in and out. So if you look right here, that's where I'm going to be putting mine, and then I'm going to blend it downwards. So I also go under my nose. This is the same thing as contouring too, only most people don't do it with contour shade that they're using. Well, some people do. But just to show you, so my eye looks more open. Now I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F. Illuminating palette. Oh, by the way, when I first opened this, one of the shades, one of the shades were cracked and going all over the place. So it's this one right here. I basically added rubbing alcohol to it and then pushed it back into the pan because it was everywhere. Like you could see, there's like stuff all over the place. Just to push it back and then let it dry, and then now it's fine, even though it was smashed. I'm more of a yellow undertone, so I'll probably use these two together. Once you blend them out, they look like they have some shimmer to them. I'm just going to take this brush here. This is just a brush I got from Walmart. Has a flat and a fluffy. I'm going to use this shade and this shade. Just tap it in there, and then... So I'm just going to stay back here. I'm going to push it into my skin. And then, I don't know if you could see. Now I'm going to use the E.L.F. blush palette. These are actually very pigmented. I have used them already, but just give you a little look. This one would come off kind of corally red. This one's more of a berry color. Put that here. I'm in these two shades down here. This actually would be the top though, because the mirror's down here. Here. Let's get that one a little bit more. Oh, really pretty. So I'm going to use this peachy pink one. I think that one's really pretty. These are really pigmented, so when you're using this, or any blush shades, just pay attention to the pigmentation. Start slow, only get a little bit on the brush, and then slowly work it into your skin. How you hold the brush matters too. The further in you hold it, the harder the pressure. The further out, the lighter. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dip it. I'm going to dip it into the pan from the middle kind of to the bottom. And then that way I'm not getting it too high on the brush, and then that way it can blend it out easy. When I dip it in, I'm going to tap it off You're going to do the highlight at the top of your cheekbone. You're going to do the blush in the middle, of course blending it out. We're not just going to put a line. And then your contour. And then they all mesh together. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to just swirl it around here. Push it in. Smile. And also, if you do the 2-finger rule, you take your 2 fingers around the corner of your mouth or the side of your nose, and you want to make sure that you don't go too far past that, because once you start going too far forward, you're going to start looking kind of crazy. So again, on this side, holding the brush down low, I tapped it off, and then I'm going to take it, push it onto my skin where I want it, and then blend it around here. You can smile if that helps. And then sometimes blending it forward helps too. But not too far forward, of course. And then if you ever make too much of a mistake, you can always take your powder and your brush that you were using for your powder and just push it onto your skin. And then also blend it out if you need to. I'm going to do a quick brow. And I'm going to use this. This is Salon Perfect. I just got this, and this is a universal brown shades, I guess. And it has stencils. It comes with an angled brush. It's kind of big, but we'll see how it works. Let me use the darker shade. No, let me use a lighter shade first. Not bad at all. Oh, I like that actually. It kind of helps that it's a kind of bigger angled brush. You can cover more ground, especially if you're just going for a more natural look. That creepy old man noises. This is actually pretty nice. I'm glad I got this. I think this was like $5 or $6. Pushed it up in the front. Just like that. Alright, Salon Perfect. And I didn't even use a dark shade, so if I wanted to make it more defined, then I would probably go in with this darker shade and go further back here and then work it forward, but this lighter taupey brown color works just fine.
Where are you? Where are you?
This just helps with making everything not look powdery and kind of blend together. This one is to help control oils. It's called De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. So that's it. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below.
You smell like soda.
You smell like soda. You have to say something right here. Say something.
Patch. I mean.
What?